So you do economic development for Bernalillo County. Now I heard a little rumor, a little bird told me that you were a big part of like putting this event together. What exactly brought you to say, hey, you know what, I want to put this thing together, and this is a really important part of Bernalillo County's small business?
Well, number one is job security, because the economy is so bad, right? So I figured if we bring all the businesses together, I'll have a job a lot longer, and I'll, sustain my job. No, but really, at the end of the day, what happened was my office is brand new, and they brought me in to really develop a program for small businesses. And the directive came from Commissioner Art de la Cruz, who's the chair of the commission, on down to
How
Thaddeus.
great is he, though? I mean, he's such a cool guy, isn't he?
Oh, he's great. I've known him
like
since I was like
greatest guy
15.
ever.
No, yeah, he's a great guy.
I mean, I just think that like to bring you in, because this is a brand new office.
Right.
So like to bring you in, and the forethought and the thought processes and the and the progressive thinking that this commission has to actually bring you in to develop this type of small business kind of consortium is awesome.
Definitely. Some of the key points about it really is that when the commission brought us on board, they said we need to focus on the backbone of the economy, which is the small business sector of the community. So our thought was, well, how do we grow that? What do we do? How do we make it different? How do we change what we're currently doing? For so long, government identities will focus on the major corporations, and it really was a great foresight to bring in and say we want to focus on small businesses. Sorry. Charles, get my phone for me. I'm so tired.
That wasn't me ringing. That really wasn't.
So do you want me to start from that piece again?
No, just keep going.
Okay. So, it really, when the commission brought us in, and we said, we got to change our focus and not always focus on the major corporations coming to town. We got to focus on the small business. So when they said that, we sat down together as an economic development team and said, what can we do? The thought came up with increment of one. Let's grow 500 small businesses by one more person. And if we can do that, those jobs are sustainable, and they really last in the community because these jobs are they're here. It's a small business sector.
What was your biggest challenge when you came into office and you were basically saddled with this task?
I think that the biggest challenge at the end of the day was not having incentives or the dollars to really give to the small businesses. I don't think the challenge is really pulling small businesses to this event. A lot of small businesses are hurting. They want to be heard. They want to go to an event where they can learn how they can progress, how they can build their company by one more person. I would say that the biggest challenge is really saying, how can we help them immediately so they can sustain and stay open?
Well, and how do you see new media and the internet and the access to information, as part of leading this charge?
Well, I think it's huge. Obviously we're in the technology age. So everyone is up on the internet. We have YouTube. We have all of these different avenues to get information out. So obviously technology is going to play a huge part in that sector. But it's training these small businesses to use that. How do we get them on board to get their websites up, to get them catchy, so they can get all the hits? YouTube. How do we get them on YouTube so they can promote their small businesses? Really, it comes down to training.
Well, and what are you doing to help to create that momentum for these businesses?
Well, Bernalillo County has partnered up with several identities that really focus on small businesses. So mainly nonprofits that are usually federally funded or state funded, or programs like the Espano Chamber of Commerce, the Small Business Development Center. These people are actually focusing on training small businesses to put up a website, to work on YouTube, to work on all of these higher end technology things that maybe they're not used to doing. Small businesses are really focused on trying to stay open. That oftentimes they don't get the opportunity to go
they're
out.
Surviving, not thriving.
Right, they don't have the opportunity to go out and get training and to do all of these things. So what we're trying to do is really connect the small business community with all of these nonprofit identity agencies that can get them that training and that help for free.
Well, and so I'm so glad that you're part of this, because you're as energetic as I am.
Yeah,
obviously. And I just want to thank you so much,
Thank you very
Jessie,
much. Yes,
for the opportunity and for putting this all together for us.
Great, thank you so much.
You.
Yeah.